coming on here now because at first I was super bored, super stressed because I'm worried about the stupid test that I just took today. And just wanted to talk because I happen to live on a block where I have no neighbors, in a town where I have no friends, in a home where I have no family, and so literally YouTube is my friend. Oh, did y'all hear all that? Y'all, I cannot believe it. I don't know what happened between yesterday and today, but for some reason my phone just suddenly came on. Because I went without it all day yesterday. Couldn't get it to come on to save my life. I was so mad because I thought my family memories were stuck on here and trapped forever in a vicious cycle on Google Photos. So right now I'm in the process of getting all the photos, all my multimedia off of here right now. I ain't messing around. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see that working. I thought I was gonna have to choke up some more money for a phone, because you sure can't go without a phone this day and age. I was so frustrated that my phone stopped working on me while I was still out of town. And I just thought it was the battery and went into a panic. When I changed batteries and still it didn't make it come on. So I don't know, maybe it must have been running hot because it was in my purse all day. I don't know. I just really can't tell you why I couldn't get my phone on. But I'm just bored, y'all. Hey, Andrew, Grant, shout out to you. Hey, Roy, how you doing, baby? Oh, yeah, I'm scared as fuck. And, I just got tired of rattling my fear in my head. Ooh, y'all hear that? That's all y'all messages from Facebook coming in because my phone been off for 2 days. Anyway, yeah, I just found a great substitute for butter. Can't believe it's not butter. It's not butter, but it tastes just as good. I'm tearing it up on my potatoes right now. I'm swearing by coconut. This coconut conditioner I bought from the Dollar Tree, I can't wait to go back and get me some more, because I really like the way it's treating my hair, and it's just growing like gangbusters. I wanted my daughter to cut it back off, because I don't know how to cut it right without messing myself up. But my son didn't want me to cut it, so now it's in this in-between stage that this ain't really long enough to braid, but I didn't know what to do with my hair in this in-between stage. But this stuff has got me right. I'm telling y'all what, I know my lady friends can appreciate it, but you can see it's coconut in there too. I mean, when I first put it on, when it's wet, it gives me a real slick look, and it's somewhat of a hold. And then even when this like the third day, so even when I don't add any more, my hair still has movement. I really like that. That's so much better than that styling gel that had my hair all crusty and icky. There's no flaking or nothing. My hair just feels soft and still bouncy. Hey T Nicole, thank you. Peace and blessings to you too. Y'all, I'm tired of sitting up here worried in my head. I really got that problem bad. Worrying, anxiety. I got a whole week like this to get through. It take a week for the results to come back. And oh my God, that freaking test hurts. It ain't no joke. He was trying to go in for a little bit more. I couldn't take it. I was like, oh no. He said, I just want to get a little bit more specimen. This is a good specimen, but I just want to be for sure. That second, ooh, I couldn't take it. So hopefully the specimen he got is enough to see what he needs to see. Thank you, T Nicole. I try. You know, I dumped TV 7 years ago because I couldn't stand out another Ratchet Housewives of Homeland type of shows. I couldn't stand no more Young Thugger, because I really don't even understand how we went from Public Enemy to Young Thugger. That's still blowing my mind. And no, I'm not the biggest fan of rap. I certainly could tolerate you know, Public Enemy stuff way more than this mumble Future. I got all the money, you don't type of crap. And then I always had the ability to entertain myself, so I was totally into the internet way ahead of my time, way before anybody else that I knew was into it. I mean, still some people playing catch up. Still to this day, the average black person don't have a computer in their household. So you know, that's how I discovered YouTube, and YouTube became my TV basically. I was a spectator for the most part, cause ain't no way I was trying to put myself and I into this public platform. And I know y'all know the story. I know you do, Roy. The first video was just a whim. I mean, really just a whim. It was me trying to show off my technology, because I had a smartphone even back then in 2006. And oh, good, thank you, Lord. Ooh, my stuff is transferring off this phone. Oh God, I thought I had lost this phone forever. Anyway, much like this, I had a YouTube button on my smartphone. I had a video I was trying to send my husband. I was very married, and you know, I was showing off. I was trying to send it to his phone, and I tried every which way but loose. I even went to this Australian company that used to would let you send a link so a person could click on a link and get a video to download, and then that company went kaput or disappeared, and so I was stuck with YouTube. I was like, well, this is my bright idea. How about I put it on YouTube? But I couldn't make it complicated for him because he wasn't really you know, skilled on the computer, and you know, he was one of those ones you kind of had to hold their hand through each step. So I didn't put it in private, and that damn video blew up. I wasn't expecting all of that because I'm a very private person. Y'all just don't know how much this whole thing is me stepping outside of my comfort zone. Nothing about this thing is easy. In fact, these talking videos are the hardest because my original followers, y'all never got to see my face. I was refusing to put my face in it. And I remember a standing joke between me and my neighbor. That's why I used to run down and show what happened to me online as a result of those videos. I run down there, ooh, look at this dude, he is fine. And so she said, oh, girl, what you gonna do if they recognize you? And so I would say, well, I'm gonna do the R. Kelly, and I'm gonna say it wasn't me, and plead the fifth on my ass. Anyway, yeah, I can't stop thinking about these tests. I just don't want to keep thinking about this test, but my mind, I ain't even got nothing, you know, to put in the air to kind of try to take my mind off of it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you can get this at Aldi. You want a substitute for butter that's a plant-based? Get that coconut spread. It's good. Anyway, I don't be knowing what people expected from me because, you know, like I said, the first videos was booty shaking videos. And I know I did gain thousands of followers that way. But you know what I'm more ashamed of? Not the booty shaking, but the fact that I could not get a majority of my audience to get into me. I really didn't realize it was going to be that hard. I go to other people's YouTube channel and I see people just chatting away on any topic under the sun. And me, I get the thumbs down. And I mean get the thumbs down on what I would consider just fucked up times. Like I had a Mother's Day video where I was showing my beautiful cake I made. You know, when I finished my solar class, and it was just assholes, you know, thumbing that down. Why would you thumbs that down? Even if you like ass shaking, why would you get mad when I make a video about my life and not be wanting to talk about it? And then the other thing, I be on Facebook, and then just get in my inbox. Oh, I like what I see. Can I get to know you? And I say, well, yeah. I hit them with a video. Hit them with a video so you can get to know me. Because I'm talking about me. And I'm thinking, if you see the video, then you know what you're getting. And you'll say, well, I like her or I don't. I just ended up with motherfuckers who didn't even care to be bothered to see no video. And I couldn't understand it on Facebook at first, because like, okay, didn't you just say you want to get to know me? Well, this is a good way to get to know me. I have a YouTube channel. I'm talking about myself. I'm introducing myself. I'm telling you the things that I'm into. I finally figured it out. It took a while to figure out. Most of them motherfuckers want to sit up with you one-on-one talking about your pussy and they dick. That was the problem. Hey, Deb Mark. How you doing, Deb? I came on here because I'm tired of my brain racing on what the test results gonna be. And I kind of wanted to just take my mind off it by working on the video edits, because I did record some of the I recorded some of the office visit, because there was some good information in that, you know, talk. And of course I would be violating the health professional privacy if I just put it out as is. So I wanted to do some edits, but this carpal tunnel, it ain't no joke. I can't really just sit there and do that editing right now. I gotta recover from that. I done fucked myself up doing that shit. So I jumped on here live because I don't want to think about what the possibility of that test outcome is going to be. It is done. It is done. But back to that question. Why do men claim they want to get to know you, but the last thing they want to do is watch your video? Well, that is a video of you just talking, and these are the hardest ones for me to do. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Roy. I know he got me. I'm accepting the outcome no matter what it is. I mean, if it's one way, it just means I'm going to get the fire up under my feet from all this stuff I be procrastinating on. And I'm going to pray for the best and prepare for the worst. Either way it goes. I am worried, though. I am worried. I can't stop thinking about it. That's why I'm on here on YouTube now. Because I ain't got no friends. I ain't got nobody to talk to, y'all. And I didn't know until just now that I didn't even have a phone. I got my phone back, y'all. So happy. Oh, my God. I thought this was over. It was a wrap. Because I didn't have insurance on it. That was the last thing I needed, was my phone to go kaput and in no position to replace it. I hope so, Deb. I hope it's gonna be all right. I really do. I mean, I'm scared. I got legitimate fears. My aunt, you know, my two aunts, my mother's sisters, had issues down there. One had a full, complete hysterectomy, and the other one had fibroids. So, and then when I read further, oh my God, much as I love being a big girl, obesity is another risk factor. I did not know that. It's making me think about me carrying this weight a little bit differently, because I didn't give a fuck how many pounds I had on me. I used to joke with my kids, my insurance paid. I don't care if you gotta get a piano case. I'm taking my fat with me. And that was my position. But wow, if I think it's gonna create a cancer situation for me, I really gotta rethink that thinking. And then me and the damn cigarettes, girl. I'm finna start the Chantix back up. I fell off. I was doing good where, you know, it'd be like 3 days I could get by without picking them up. Fell off of that, went right back to the everyday. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the patch and do the Chantix at the same time, cause I do really want to be free from the cigarettes. Not only because the cancer risk, but shit, I'm broke. I'm just ashamed of still spending my money that way. I just ain't got the money. Like now, I came home, I didn't have no food. Oh yeah, that's what I want to tell y'all. If you live in the Springfield, Illinois area, let me tell you, Walt Disney is making it possible for people to have fresh food. Now, last week I got these potatoes. You see, I was tearing them up. I got the potatoes and apples last week. I really just thought I caught them on the right day, that particular day for my clinic appointment. But turns out this happens to be a ongoing thing. Walt Disney, sponsored by Walt Disney. I said, that's the step in the right direction. Should have been doing that. I believe food is the key to healing. I absolutely believe that. After I went the Savvy Way and I experienced the positive changes for the better in all of my overall health conditions, I swear by it. Ain't no turning back for me. Definitely gonna continue the Savvy Way the rest of my life. But anyway, went back today and they had some more health food. You know, fresh food. Look at that giant stalk. I never seen a celery stalk that long. I didn't even know they get that big. You so used to the short ones you see in the grocery store Thanksgiving time. But yeah, Cold as Ice Princess, I'm gonna do your soup now. Cause I got the celery and the potatoes, and y'all, mama was hurting. She spent her last dime on traveling to those funerals, and my pride wouldn't let me let on that I really didn't have no food in the house. So this was right on time. So I got me some red onions. Oops. And they look pretty in the bowl with the rest of my fresh food. And I'm gonna get going on that ginger, cause they are ready to grow. And so I want to start growing the ginger too and use it up. Look at that. Look how much root that came out of that. Just sitting there. And then I waited too long for my red potatoes to actually eat them. Look at all them done sprouted. So normally that would have been something I threw away out of ignorance. Not no more. I know better than that. Them ready to grow. And so that's what I'm going to do with them. Is grow them. And today they had oranges. They only had the apples and the potatoes when I was there last week. They had the oranges. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, y'all. I'm so happy. Because your friend was poor broke, and she sure didn't want to come on here and admit how poor broke she was. But this is definitely going to help me get through the next few days before payday. That was right on time. And so yeah, that was the good thing that came about from my appointment today. Yeah, I just know it's the right thing to do. I just know eating healthier is the right thing to do. And the thing of it is, it's like when you know better and you do better, you can't change the rest of the world. I wish I could. But when they did the repast, and I just looked at all those meat dishes, one after the other, and the only thing green on there was lettuce, salad, and salad has no nutritional value. I don't even know why that's promoted as the main green for salad. It should be spinach, if anything. But they had the lettuce, salad, and green beans and potatoes. Wasn't no other green on the table. The rest was, you know, the usual soul food type of things, fried chicken, lasagna, and of course, I mean, don't get me wrong, big girl did eat, but I felt bad about the fact that we just been so brainwashed into that way of eating where it's meat over everything, because they had a dish of chicken, a dish of just meatballs, a dish of lasagna, that's more meat, a dish of hot wings, that's more meat, honey barbecue wings, more meat. So it was like 6 dishes of meat and only 2 types of veggies, and then a whole table of cakes and pies and cookies. That's a death trap, y'all. That's a death trap. And and my favorite auntie that just passed away, she wasn't obese. She never had a fat day in her life. And not saying she didn't have a nice long life, because if I get 87, I'll be happy. I sure will. Thank God for all 87 of those years, and I'm sure she wasn't sitting up there, oh, I just gotta live to 100 either. But just makes me wonder, she probably could have easily lived to 100 if she wasn't a sweetie. I really think the sweets took her out. The more I read about sugar, it does cause dementia. And I mean, I'm addicted as the next one. It's crazy. I don't see how the Food and Drug Administration got away with that and bamboozled us like they did all these years, never admitting to the real addiction of sugar, and that is in everything. And that's what that's how come we keep wanting more and more and more. It's in everything. And to find out that it does affect your brain health. So you may not necessarily get fat, because my auntie wasn't fat, but she had her Danishes every morning. That was breakfast. Every morning. She was a sweetie. She wasn't no foodie. She was a sweetie. And so was my grandmother. And so was my mother. My mother had 7. She wasn't fat after 7. It's, we as a black race, we as a human race, because guess what? That diabetes and high blood pressure killing white folks too. Trust and believe that. And cancer. Especially cancer, it don't discriminate. And the more I find out about sugar, I just be in shock. I be, what? Yeah, my problem is sweets too. I used to put away 2 liters of soda. And have me some chocolate Hostess cupcakes and wash it down with a 2-liter cherry Coke. Oh, please, cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi. Would do that in a minute. When I was young, I make me cake. You know the big girl, when we got the munchies, everybody was looking for me to bring it. So, man, I put away some. If sweets was the cause of diabetes, I should have been in a diabetic coma 30 years ago. So I know sweets just in and of itself does not cause diabetes. You definitely have to have a genetic predisposition for it. But when I found out how many things sugar does directly cause, it made me pause for the cause, for real. I've been rethinking. That's thinking to think that there's no consequence to all that sugar. It is. And dementia is one of them. And my aunt did, get a little dementia at the end. Just a little. It was slight, but it did affect her. And it's hard to maintain that healthier eating or lifestyle, because like I said, when I went to that repast, if I wanted to be vegan, it wasn't even possible to be vegan. And how satisfying is a whole entire meal of string beans and potatoes. That wouldn't have made me too happy. And then you smelling and looking at everybody else plate grubbing down. It was hard. It was hard to maintain. I'm glad the first day I brought my own food, so I didn't have no problem that first day, but I sure did have a problem the second day. It's hard to stick to a healthier way of eating. All I can say is that I'm glad I came across it. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be the eat healthier evangelist till people get tired of me hearing me say it. And I'm still going to keep saying it even when they get tired of it. Because I'm living, walking testament. It's a change for the better, because I was sitting up here trying to entertain folks, trying to pass time and get about my troubles and woes with these YouTube videos. And it became like any drug, something that I was doing to avoid the harder things in my life. And then it became the hard thing in my life, because I was literally killing myself doing it. Leaning over this computer hour and hour, editing videos, not to mention the twerk part, when I was really not well, and winding up on my, hey, Lisa, you ain't missed much. I was just talking about my test. I'm worried about it. I'm on here now because I can't get my mind off of it, and I ain't got no friends. My phone was down to just now, so that's the good news. My phone was down until just now, literally. I don't know what made me even think to try it, because I thought it had went kaput. I tried all day yesterday, get my phone to work, and it wouldn't work. But I was just talking about life in general. Change it to a healthier lifestyle. I looked up today when I took my test. I took a test for a biopsy for endometriosis, because I'm high risk for that kind of cancer, for 2 reasons. 2 that I qualify. It's in my family. It is a family history of it, and I'm obese. I mean, that was the cold, harsh thing that I read on a list of high-risk factors. And the thing that set off the bells is that I had a menstrual cycle, what I thought. was a menstrual cycle about 2 weeks before Christmas. I had been menopause for a year, and I'm newly menopause, so that's why I didn't think much of, you know, I thought I was done, but I knew it wasn't unheard of to have a stray egg. Because I literally know somebody who was menopause for quite a while and slipped up on a baby. And she called her miracle baby, but she had a kid it differs in age like mine. My 2 sons is 9 years apart, and so she had same situation, but it was a boy and a girl, and her little young girl, it was a slip up, one of those slip up babies, because she thought she was through. So that's what I thought it was, one of those slip up eggs that was still hanging around. But when I told my doctor that, and I don't even know how we got on the subject, because I didn't go in there. I wasn't going in there for that. I went in there for this arm that's really messing me up with this carpal tunnel. And she said, "Oh my God, why you didn't tell me?" She went more hysterical than the doctor. Went more hysterical than I did, because I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought it was one of those eggs that slipped up. Just was left over. Nope. That's a sign that endometrial potentially cancer. So I had a biopsy done today. That son of a biscuit hurt like hell. Boy, why do these procedures be women go through so much? Why do these procedures be so painful? I thought at first I was like, well, can it be anesthetized? Because I don't like pain. And then they told me the anesthesia procedure, which involved needles. No. So I didn't want to get stuck in that area in my lady place 4 times by a needle just to anesthetize. So I womaned up and I took the pain naturally while they opened up my cervix and scraped the insides of it. Oh my God, I hollered out. Oh, that was horrible. But now that it's over, I'm glad it's over. But now I'm worried. So my brain is racing. I can't take it, y'all. I can't take it. That's why I'm coming on here to talk to somebody else that tried to take my mind off of it. But the good thing, Elisa, your girl came up on some fresh food. She got them apples, them oranges from the doctor's office. And I think that's a step in the right direction. Good food and fresh food should be at the doctor's office. Did all them goddamn pills. This is way better for you and help you a whole lot more than all them pills. So, Coldest Ice Princess, if you see this particular one, I'm finna go on and put my foot in that soup. Now that I got me some gigantic, this is a gigantic celery stalk, ain't it? You ever seen one this big? This sucker is long. I never seen none that long. They was all like that. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the apples, they were gorgeous. Gorgeous. I told the ones I got up last week, I tore them up. And I came home from both of these funerals broke as hell. Too shame to tell y'all I ain't had no food, because I spent my last dime on traveling to Texas and to St. Louis. And I didn't want to tell nobody I was coming back home to an empty refrigerator. So this was right on time. And Walt Disney is sponsoring it. So anybody who's watching this video, if you're from the Springfield, Illinois area, they are sponsoring this thing. I just found out, because I thought when I went to the clinic last week about this arm. That was last week. I thought it was just I called him on the right day. I didn't know this thing was ongoing. So today I found out it's going to be continuous until May. Thanks to Walt Disney, you can go to SIU Health Medicine, Family Medicine, SIU Clinic for Family Medicine on 4th and Carpenter, and get you some fresh food. It's completely free. You can just bag it up and walk out with it. They don't care if you get a whole bunch, because you know Sister filled her bags, honey. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I wasn't thinking I looked so good, but my family's so prude. I had this on at the hotel room. I'm thinking this is just my lounge about, and this is good enough and presentable. They made me put on another shirt on top of this. They wouldn't even come in my room with this on. Anyway, my family's funny. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad you think I look good. Yeah, I've been loving this new stuff I've been using in my hair. Like when I first wash it, when I put it in, it actually has a little hold to it where it like holds it in place and holds the curl. I got this from Dollar Tree. I swear, I hope they still have some left. I asked them was it a product they have ongoing, but it has coconut oil and vitamin E in it. And I'm telling you, it's keeping my hair righteous. It's in this in-between stage because I really want to hack it off. But my son, you know, we done cut it. So it's in this in-between stage where this ain't really long enough to braid, but it's growing back like gangbusters. So I'm able to, you know, like when it's wet, I can slick it and have that little sleek look first, and then it just fluffs out after a couple of days. It's like this. I just love it. And I never had this kind of movement in my hair when I have product in it. So I really love that product, and I'm gonna clear that whole shelf of them, take the whole shelf off their hands, because I ain't see a whole lot of it. But for $1, yeah, that was worth the money. So what's going on with y'all when y'all like, I love fruit too, Lisa. I used to love fruit more than candy. I don't know what happened to us when we get grown. Yeah, I use coconut oil not only for cooking, and this is what another discovery. This stuff tastes so good. I've been tearing them potatoes up that I got from the clinic. Yes, hunty. It's good. And that's coconut. You would never know it. Coconut spread that I put on the potatoes. Oh, it's delicious. Never knew. I never would have known. But this is by Simply Nature. You can get it at Aldi's. And oops. Get it at Aldi's. And it tastes good. It tastes good. This is a butter substitute. So if you want to bake, you know, cookies and stuff, I mean, or put it on your baked potato like I did, this is a good substitute. Simply Nature coconut spread. Delicious. When I first bought it, I didn't think that sounded good at all. I was like, ew, coconut. Because I really don't like coconut, the fruit. Ugh. When people make stuff with coconut, them flakes turn me off. But it makes some good coconut butter and good moisturizer for your skin, because I use the coconut oil from Aldi on my body straight up like baby oil. I use the coconut oil and love it. So, but I didn't like coconut either. I don't like coconut either, at least not as the fruit. So they ain't convinced me on that one. But as a butter, it's the bomb, baby. It's the bomb. It tastes good on potatoes. Good. So, yeah, I need y'all prayers. And I'm glad I had y'all company at least for a little while. And girl, you going out to party? Go one round for me, okay, Deb? Go one round for me, boo. I hate being like this. Yeah, that coconut butter, you need to try that. I suggest it. You need to try it. I didn't think it would taste like, I was like, ugh, coconut. I couldn't imagine how it would taste, but it tastes good on potatoes or in probably any vegetable. It was good. I'm talking about finger licking good. Good. And it is health benefits to eating coconut oil. It helps your brain health for dementia. It oils up that brain. You know, brain is fat. Your brain is made up of fat. People don't realize that. Your brain is made up of fat. And we went on this whole big old thing to eliminate fat from your life. No, don't eliminate fat from your life. That's a healthy fat. You can't overdo anything. So you people with clogged arteries, no, you ain't trying to switch over to coconut and thinking that's better than butter. No, in terms of that condition, no, it's not better. But in terms of other things, coconut oil digests quicker in your body, so it turns into energy for you. So it's a lot of health benefits to eating coconut butter instead of animal-based butter. So I highly recommend it. Dr. Axe, AXE, Dr. AXE. He has a whole website on it, talking about healing from leaky gut. Like, I definitely honor Dr. Sebi, because really he's the one that pointed me down this path. But other doctors is backing up exactly what he been saying. The changes that need to happen in the average American's daily diet. So it ain't just black folk. He's very white, and his mother was very white, and his mother had cancer. She beat cancer by changing the way she ate. She had I forgot the whole story, but she had a couple of ailments and conditions. And come to find out, it starts in the gut. Dr. Sebi said that, and Dr. X, that's another one that I found out when I'm doing research, is backing up what Dr. Sebi said. All diseases start in the gut. You got to clear that gut up if you want to clear up your illnesses. Most of them are derived in your gut. And you actually, do you know your gut is actually your second brain? Did you know they communicate to one another? The brain and the gut? I never knew that. That sounds like some whack science to me, but it's true. It's absolutely true. Yeah, that's what I had, low energy. And I'm going to tell you, Elisa, That is the first thing that came back when I changed my diet, was energy. I ain't had, usually for me to be up this late, and I done already went to a doctor's appointment, lugged the little groceries home with fibromyalgia, I would have been asleep, crashed, knocked out, and y'all wouldn't see me till tomorrow. And I'd be waking up crying because I fell asleep that hard, waking up the next day. That used to depress me so bad how I would lose whole days like that. When I changed my diet, going the Dr. Sebi way, energy is the first thing that came back. Energy, and then the second one, I'm bashful to admit it, but your libido, your sex drive come back with a vengeance, girl. I mean, I didn't think I was, overly sexed or anything, but I think about it like everybody else. And child, it, along with energy comes that. So energy was the first thing that I appreciated, that I could really appreciate. It came back because the only time I actually had quote unquote energy was manufactured false energy from taking my and it really wasn't energy, it was just I'm woke ADD medicine, my Adderall. My Adderall keep you woke, because it was plenty of time I needed to stay alert, and I would crash out just because I had such low energy. So getting that meat out your life. See, we spend so much time digesting all that meat, and you putting your guts in overdrive. In fact, digestion is the most strenuous activity your body does all day. Over and above, if you ran a marathon, if you had to use, your body had to use its energy to digest your food, you will be as tired as though you had ran a marathon just from digesting food. So I don't believe we should be eating meat like we do at all. And I ain't gonna try to convince, nobody else to give up, because it's like where I was at the repast. I could come in there and say, oh, y'all know y'all don't need to be eating that meat. But that was just normal. Whole spread, 7 dishes with meat dishes, and everybody putting all the meats on their plate. Because you best believe everybody had some of that lasagna, everybody had some of that chicken, everybody had some of them buffalo wings, everybody had some of them meatballs on that plate. And it wasn't not one person that just had the salad or just had the green beans. And it should have been more choices for the fruits and veggies. No fruit at all, none. It was just the only other thing offered was pop. Like we need pop like we need a hole in it, and cakes and cookies. That's a setup, okay, for a whole bunch of things. Mm-hmm. Diabetes being one of the many. You said I take what I am used to. I love meat. Oh, girl, when Sadie said meat, I can't get with you. And then fast too. Oh no, big girl can't give up no food. I got to eat. I didn't want to hear nothing about no fasting or about giving up meat. Trust and believe it, because I had already given up red meat. I gave up red meat 18 years ago when I first got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. That's what the doctor said. Well, you should leave the red meat alone. But he never say nothing about breads or chicken or fish. Chicken and fish, poultry was just fine. And so that is how I live. That is how I live. I only had chicken and fish. No red meat ever at all. And I love me some seafood, but that was a luxury, so that wasn't no everyday either. But it was chicken and fish. I love me some Yardbird, kept some chicken. I didn't ever think, and when Sadie was like, give up meat, ooh, no, I got to have my meat. And my son, my boy, I still can't get him to stop completely, but he's convincing himself. And he's convincing himself because he's seeing himself the differences and changes in his body when he have it and when he don't. Because he kept coming in here with the pizzas and trying to eat the Dr. Sabi cell food and was winding up throwing up and having bathroom, episodes. I don't go through them issues. Bathroom time is smooth. And can you imagine if we was ancient man and we had to sit up there and wait a long time for a poop to come out? You could be stomped by dinosaurs. You ain't got time for that. It wasn't meant to be. Your bathroom situation should not be where you gotta take a crossword puzzle book in there with you. It's just supposed to, boom, slip out. And once you eat, it ain't supposed to be but another couple of hours later. You watch how a newborn baby, drink the formula or milk, breast. And I hate that this society changed so badly to that damn formula, all for that goddamn dollar, instead of promoting and teaching young ladies that the best thing in the world they can do for their babies is get them some free ass milk that don't cost no money. And you cannot buy a milk that's good as breast milk. When your baby drink, a couple of hours later he poops. It go in, come right out. That's the way it's supposed to be. Go in, come right back out. But not us. We got people with irritable bowel syndrome. I suffered from that since the age of 12. I was diagnosed that at 12 years old. Irritable bowel syndrome. Well, I just went from one extreme to the other, and I really got tired of that, and especially when I was taking these pain medicines on top of that. It just became a thing. And so when I started Dr. Sabi's thing, it wasn't for losing weight. It wasn't for fibromyalgia. It was for that. Irritable bowel. I was tired of the episodes with that. And that's what cleared up. When I seen that clear up, I was convinced. Now, I hope to look forward to one day to a cure of fibromyalgia or at least a remission, but I'm living testament. It definitely improves your digestive health, and that's where it all begins. I have energy. I did not have energy since I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia 18 years ago. 18 years I suffered with no energy. Woke up, no matter how long I slept, no energy. No energy, no matter what I did. I don't care how many no-dose pills I took, or caffeine or coffee drinks I drank, or high energy drink. Matter of fact, I kept drinking high energy drink so bad that I caused myself a heart palpitation and found myself in the emergency room. No meat. Dr. Sabi, not his list is no meat. It's no meat at all. Seafood. So I fall off every now and then, because like when I first started, I still had my shrimp ready for my gumbo, because I had grew okra in my backyard, and I wasn't about to not eat my shrimp. But Dr. Sabi is no meat. But Dr. X is not no meat, but they basically, if you look at what they're preaching and what they're talking about, is basically the same. Food is a way to heal yourself of a lot of things. But that's not how the doctors, doctors are not trained in nutrition. That's the problem. They train to promote pills. That's their specialty. And it should be the exact opposite. They should know more about nutrition than the dietitian. That's how I feel. And it is a whole new field of medical professionals who are nutritional doctors. They call themselves, I forgot what they, Dr. X called functional medicine. They believe in food being able to be the key part and cornerstone of healing. So they call it functional doctors. Dr. X is one of those. While Dr. Sebi was never legally licensed as a doctor, we just affectionately call him doctor, but he was certified herbalist and a herbalist. So he had whatever credentials he needed for that, but he wasn't an MD. Dr. X, if you look him up, D-R-A-X-E, Dr. X, he is an MD, and his medical professional, Dr. X, A-X-E, type that in. You'll see that he's basically saying the same exact things that Dr. Sebi was saying, that you can cure all kinds of things from food, from the inside out, not no damn pills. So if you look that up, you'll see on his website, it's loaded with good information, and a big part of his diet plan includes meat products. He swears by bone broth for healing and a lot of things. Now I can't believe that theory. Yeah. Yes, Alisa, A-X-E. Correct. A-X-E. You put in DRAXE.com, you'll come up with his website. Yeah, and he allows meat. Meat is on his list of foods, allowed foods, not Dr. Sebi. But I was down with Dr. Sebi because just thinking about, what he talked about in his talks in Africa, they weren't in a position to have no meat every day. And so I don't think our ancestors ate like that. And I do think there are differences between the races genetically. And I don't think that's like a racist statement to make. I absolutely think there's differences. I mean, it's obviously differences. African Americans have curly hair, big lips. That's not, a genetic trait of Caucasians. So I felt that, Dr. Sebi had a valid point there. But his regimen does eliminate meat completely. No meat products at all. But they identical. Dr. A-X-E and Dr. Sebi were identical when it came to the vegetables you should be eating, identical with the things you should be cutting out of your diet, which is sugar, gluten, starches. So I believe it's validity along that line of thinking. So I like Dr. X, because not only do I have the issue with fibromyalgia, I had the issue with degenerative knee. My knees are bone-to-bone cartilage. And so that's how I found Dr. X, because I was trying to find, how do you replace cartilage? Now, when I asked the doctor directly, the doctor who's treating my knees, Well, their solution is to just give you another injection. Then I find all the negative stuff about injections. And I am experiencing some of that. My muscle is so hard in my thigh, you'd think I was a football player. But that's a result of the injections in my knee. And I don't like that. That's a weird feeling. You know, especially when sister ain't been in nobody gym exercising, to have my muscles be that hard. It's weird to me. So I was seeking solutions to replace cartilage. When I asked the doctor direct, he said cartilage doesn't grow back. So that made me feel depressed and out of hope. But I went to researching on the internet, and that's how I found Dr. X, A-X-E. He offers a product that actually helps with cartilage, which is collagen. It's collagen. He got a product for sale that's collagen that you add into all your foods, and it helps cartilage all over your body. So you gotta, when you on this journey, if you want to change to feeling a little better and experiencing days you actually feel better, it's time to change your diet. It's time to change your diet. I'm definitely living testament. I absolutely swear about it. Couldn't nobody convince me to turn back around. Not today, not tomorrow, not no time in the near future. I plan to continue to keep fruits and veggies the main source of my sustenance over and above meat. I ain't got no meat in my refrigerator. No meat. No meat. My meat is zucchini. I tore my zucchini up when I went out of town. And it was good too. And I ain't missed it. A year now into it, haven't even missed it. I don't even miss, it used to bother me something. If I smell it cooking, it's like, It don't really get to me like that no more. I enjoy fruits and veggies, and I enjoy the journey of finding one more different recipe. That's another thing that had me stumbling on Dr. X, A-X-E, because I was looking for more fruits and veggie meals, alkaline, non-gluten meals. And that's how I came up on Dr. X, because he have a program called Leaky Gut. The Leaky Gut recipe book. And I plan to buy it. Because I want some more recipes. I'm only got 3 under my belt. I'm going to try to add one more from Coldest Ice Princess with her soup, because everything she put in that soup look like something I would like, because I like each individual veggie. So yeah, I'm gonna try her, which by the way I think she used coconut milk in the in that soup. So I can't wait to try it. Now that I got this celery, this the longest, this still look weird just laying on the table. This the longest celery stalk I ever seen in my life. They had a whole bin full of them. And when I use this up, y'all know I'm gonna try to regrow it. Like I'm gonna do the onions and the ginger and the potato, because my potatoes sat here long enough to grow sprouts. I'm mad about that part, but not really, because I'm gonna grow them. So it ain't a total loss. I like them, but like I said, he has a meat protocol on there, and I'm not really down with that. But I like them. I like them. I like what he got to say, and it lines up with what Dr. Sebi's saying. I mean, exactly. You really can't tell the difference between the food list that Dr. Sebi tells you to get, because the fruits are the same, the veggies are the same, the grains to leave alone is the same. Only thing different is Dr. X, A-X-E, has meat on his list, and Dr. Sebi does not. But as far as all the rest of that stuff, it backs up what Dr. Sebi is saying, that you can heal yourself with food. I know that all them pills that I was prescribed over the years from the doctors for my fibromyalgia did nothing, barely anything, but had me blocked up inside, more constipated than ever, and had a high risk of potential to be abused. I'm glad I wasn't one of them, but it really did not take the pain away, and had all kinds of side effects. So if the only thing I receive from changing my diet is energy, thank you, I'll take that, because that's something I did not have at all for 18 years. You know, since way before I got diagnosed, because it took me 2 years to go in and actually say, look, it's something wrong. I just am not, I have no energy, no matter how much I sleep, no matter how much rest I get, I wake up and feel exactly the same, like I haven't had any sleep or any rest. And try doing that. Try doing that for 18 years. It ain't no joke. So, energy, that's the one thing that came back, my sister. So, I highly recommend changing your diet now. Dr. X allows the meat. He don't have no problem with the meat. And it's still only certain kinds. The only kinds that's on his list that's allowable on his list is grass-fed animals. So, it can't be, you know, steroid chickens like what you see at KFC and Church's chicken. Them chickens be blowed up full of steroids. He ain't talking about that. Dr. X is not talking about that. It's a specific kind of meat that is allowed on his list. Yes, Hunty, I got a video showing my stalk. Showing my stalk. You can grow, when you cut it off down to here, you can grow a whole entire new celery plant just from the butt of this stalk. You cut it right here, and you can grow this whole plant again. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I did it. Seen it with my own eyes. I thought it was bullshit when I seen the video on YouTube, but I did it for myself. It does work. It absolutely does grow. And the only reason why I didn't grow it, because I'm not really a big celery eater. I didn't know what I was going to make with it until I found Coldest Ice Princess video showing a soup she had made using it. So I'm going to try it with that. I didn't have it, so I can relate, Elisa. I could totally relate. I didn't have no energy and no stamina. I'm telling you, I would be tired just getting from my bed, coming into the kitchen. I feel like I'm worn out. And that would be all that I had just done. I'd be worn out. That's not happening now. That's not happening now. I have been able to do plenty of projects, things that's physical. I mean, look at me, the 2 trips, the Texas trip, the St. Louis trip, that would have wiped me out a whole week trying to recover from that. Here I am the next day. I'm up and about, making videos, going to doctor's appointments. That would never have happened without energy. I'm not a big celery eater, but I do like it in soup, you know, so I have had soup with celery in it, and I could deal with celery in soup. I'm not a big celery. That's the only reason why let the celery go, because I didn't know what to do with it. If I knew of a, you know, dish that I tried and true, I would have gone in and plopped that celery that I got growing with beautiful roots coming out the bottom, just growing beautifully. I would have went on and put that in some soil and let it grow to its glory. But I tossed it. Well, I didn't toss it. I put it in my compost, because I'm not a wasteful person. I'm not about that life. I chucked it. I put it in a compost pile. But if this soup turn out good and tastes good, that I'm a copy off of Coldest Ice Princess off her channel, then it's on and popping. I'll be growing some celery too. Anyway, girl, it's definitely my bedtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out this video. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to somebody and take my mind off, even for a little while, for this little moment, off my test results. Oh, I hate they gonna make me wait a whole week. Thursday, that's when they come back. Yeah, I hate being wasteful. I hate it. I hate it. My child, I don't know where he get it from. He's so wasteful. I mean, the stuff he throw away that just be in the bottom, but it be a meal to me. You know, I just don't know where he get that from, but yeah, I hate being wasteful. I'm always repurposing things, you know, like my little containers up there on that shelf over there. Those are, I don't know if you can see it. I got some clear containers up there. Those are all Crystal Light. You know, Crystal Light comes in little plastic containers. Those turn out to be the perfect thing for all my little electronic batteries and little bitty electronics tend to have little bitty devices and pieces and parts that go to it that just never had a, you know, good container for, that you buy in the store. Those Crystal Lights things be the perfect containers for it. And then all the cables I collect around here, being a gadget goon. The Cheetos container, that be the perfect container for cables and chargers I collect and other little electronics. So I don't be wasting nothing. All my peelings that come off the fruits and vegetables that go into the compost pile. I got a compost pile outside. No, I don't do that waste thing. I hate waste. I hate when people waste stuff, because life is precious. All right, peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video. Bye, y'all.